How do I get a paid caregiver through Medicaid in 2026? Now, look, that's a good question. If this is your question, stick around to the end. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. All right. What's up? What's up? I'm just trying to tune in because I know somebody gonna ask me a question or something like that. You know what I mean? How y'all doing today? My name is Kion Church. A lot of people say it sounds really hard to say or pronounce, so they call me Mr. KC. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a go for it all. Kion Church, Mr. KC, whatever you want to say. All right. So who am I? I'm the administrator of Reliable Aid Inc. for about 11, maybe 12 years now. We do in-home health care, you know what I mean? PASA, Personal Assistance Service Agency is really what it is. If the state catch me calling it home health care, they're going to kick my butt. So don't tell nobody I said that, all right? How y'all like my frame, man? This is my new smart glasses, man. I'm trying to be smart in 2026. So this is what it is. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'm gonna be capturing some video and stuff like that. They just some cool glasses right now. But question has occurred to me because people be asking me, man. I took a little hiatus, I guess, from this live thing, man. And they like, yo, how do we get on in 2026? A lady called me the other day. I'm gonna say might have been like yesterday, day before that. Like, shout out to you. I don't want to tell everybody your name, but she got the same question everybody else got. Yo, my mom really needs a caregiver. Okay, well, this lady told me her mother needed a caregiver. She just coming home from the hospital and she wanted to know what's the best way for her to either get paid as a caregiver or for her to bring a caregiver into the home. Yo, shout out to my boy Tim, man. What's going on with you? I see you hitting that like button over there, man. Look, smash the like button, man, especially if you on YouTube, man. That's my favorite platform right now because y'all be over there watching me. Facebook, y'all kind of weak. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I love y'all, but y'all don't be showing up when I need you to, you know what I mean? So look, if you here with me now, smash that hand, you know what I mean? Get them likes up, give some hearts up, man. Do what you got to do. Make sure you share this message. Tell everybody where you at, you know what I mean? While you watching this thing, hashtag live. Excuse me, or hashtag rebroadcast. And that's just to let people know, yo, I was on here with KC when he was dropping it live. You feel me? Or that's to say, like, look, I couldn't catch him when he was live, but guess what? I'm on him and we in the rebroadcast. You know what I mean? Hashtag your city, hashtag your state. Do what you got to do. If you need to get somebody's attention, you need to get somebody on here so they can be watching this as you watching it. Put their name in the comment, man. Directly put them in the comment, man. You know what I'm saying? And happy 2026, man. We're gonna do this every day, hopefully, man. Maybe lunchtime. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you on lunch, put it in the comment. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Grant, how you doing today, man? What's up with Miss P? How's she doing, man? Tell her I asked for it, man. That's my baby. Last time I seen her, we was probably like 30,000 feet in the air on an airplane, but that's neither here nor there. You feel me? Let's get back to the question, because a lady asked me, and like I said, people ask me every day, how do I get my parent in? How do I get my parent in? How do I get a paycheck? How do I just get some extra help? Now I'm gonna tell you what happened with the other lady's situation, and then I'm gonna tell you how you need to handle your situation if it's for you personally, or how you can handle your parents or your loved one situation. All right. So how it went down with the other lady is the same way it went down with my parents. You know what I mean? Parents needed a little extra help. I had to step in, you know what I'm saying? Had to actually move back into their house because I was one person. It was hard taking care of two people as one person, and I wasn't inside the house. You know what I'm saying? Just to fast forward the story, it cost me a lot. Didn't necessarily cost me a lot. It cost me a lot because it cost me a lot of time and it cost me a lot of money. Got to spend money because the other two people going to want their needs met, and usually financial is the way you best meet the needs. You feel me? But on a bigger note than that, I had to stop doing everything I was doing so I could go to work. See, that's the part that hurt. You know what I mean? Because if you gotta go broke trying to take care of somebody else, man, it's you either gonna win or you gonna flat out lose, man, because that's a very hard game to play. You know what I'm saying? Very hard game to play. Phoenix in the building, hashtag live. Yo, hashtag your city, hashtag your state. If you from a different country, because I see we got some people from other countries on here, man. If you on the wire with KC, man, hashtag your country wherever you at. I'm trying to get this good light out of my face, man. If y'all think that this lighting in here is good, let me know, because one of the bulbs burnt out and I had to change it, and it's like a soft white light. So I don't know if that's like really good for this thing or not. But y'all gonna let me know, because y'all either big me up or y'all be hating real bad. So y'all gonna tell me everything. So look, same way the lady got caught up is the way my peoples got caught up. Was at a point where they needed some help, but did not have the right insurance. Now, I asked the lady, and this is my first question to everybody. Yo, what kind of insurance you got? Now, when I say that, I just sit back and I wait, because they got to know what kind of insurance they got. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, like I told the lady, can I get your people some help? Absolutely. But guess what? It's an insurance game. You know what I'm saying? So if your peoples ain't in the right place with the right insurance, then no, I can't help them out. And no, it's nothing they can do, because guess what? Medicaid is the only insurance that will pay for a non-skilled person. And when I say non-skilled, I'm not saying it like you think I'm saying it, like, you know, you ain't got no skills. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you haven't been to college, if you haven't been to a school, if you haven't been somewhere to get a certificate, then you are what's called a non-skilled person. Yo, I don't know why y'all be texting me at noon. Y'all know we be on this live thing. You know what I'm saying? If you here with me, hashtag live. If you here with me to rebroadcast, hashtag rebroadcast. Let me know where you watching this thing from. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Medicaid is the only company that'll pay for a person to watch another human being, and that person is probably unskilled. Now, guess what? Medicaid will pay a doctor, they'll pay a nurse practitioner, they'll pay a LPN, they'll pay anybody, but that's really a different skill set. You know what I'm saying? So now you can be a doctor and get paid as a caregiver, but you probably gonna want to maximize your time being a doctor. But if you're a doctor whose mother or father needs extra care in the home, and you the only one there, then I'm gonna put the paycheck in your pocket. That's just how it works. But guess what? They gotta be hashtag live. Tim, what's up, man? Gotta be in Medicaid. All right. So the problem was, the lady told me, she was like, well, look, Casey. I said, what kind of insurance your mother got? She said, well, my mom got Medicare. And I was like, are you sure? She was like, well, I gotta check it out. I said, well, look, check it out, get back to me. That's all you got to do, is check it out. Run a check or get your mama on the phone right now. Listen, it's going to take me 5 minutes to get to the bottom of that. And then when I get to the bottom, if I still can't figure it out, I get her information, I make a phone call. That's how sweet it is. You know what I'm saying? So look, the lady, she got back to me and she says, oh, well, KC, you was talking about Medicaid. She does have Medicaid. So I was like, oh, wow, that's amazing. We're going to help her out. I was like, now, are you sure about these other insurances? She said, oh, yeah, well, okay, let me tell you everything. She said, okay, my mom got Medicare, Medicaid, and then it was another one. So I'm like, wow, lady, that's not really what we talked about. But guess what? I'm going to break it down to you. You know what I'm saying? Because knowledge is everything. And if I give you the knowledge, you can probably empower yourself and make a better decision on what you need to do moving forward. All right. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, that's that 2026 slick talk. So if you like that, you know what I mean? Put it in the comment. 2026, Mr. KC, let's go. All right. Maybe the light coming through the window, maybe too much. It is a little too much, man. That's why I kind of like turned it over there. I really need to get on the opposite side. And then, you know, maybe I get the front light coming on me. You know what I'm saying? See, and I told you, man, if they don't like it, they're going to let the brother know. Absolutely. So let's get back to this three insurance play that she had. And I'm telling the lady, I said, well, she's really trying to explain it to me. Yeah, well, you know, she got the old people stuff, and then she got this for her medicine, but she still got this from her job. But you said that, and I'm like, listen, I did say that, but you was moving too fast. Maybe I was moving too fast. So I'm gonna break it down. Listen, shout out to my high school math teacher, Mr. K, who was, if you went to William Penn, his joint was right by the elevator. Y'all know where the elevator was at. That's where all the fights and stuff went on at. Yeah. Yo, Mr. K used to look at me. He'd write something on the board, and then he'd look at me. He'd say, I would say, yo, man, what's the answer to number 3? He'd say, listen, I'm gonna say it one more time for the slow people. So look, I ain't calling you slow. What I'm saying is sometimes we don't catch it all the first time, and then we got to go over some things. So let's go over some things. All right. The old people insurance, that is usually called Medicare. That's true. Most people who have Medicare are above a certain age. Correct. All right. Now, if you got some insurance, if you elderly, I'm not even gonna say elderly. I'm gonna just say if you retired, you know what I'm saying? And you got some insurance from your old job, that could be whatever. Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, whatever. I don't know. It's a plethora of insurance carriers that you could have had. All right. And then now you're getting a little old. So what they did was they assigned you a third insurance company. Now that one is probably to cover your Part B. All right. Now, your main insurance company, that'll be your Part A. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just me being through the ropes and going through the rigmarole so many times for my parents and other people's parents, I just kind of like learned too much. You feel me? So I'm going to break it down to you. All right. So your main insurance, the one that you got from your job or wherever, the one you signed up for, that's your primary. All right. Primary must be Medicaid. Medicaid. Medcaid, Medicaid. Kind of sounds familiar with Medicare. Sometimes people get it twisted. What I can say is sometimes Medicaid is income based. You will never really have, and I'm not gonna say sometimes, I'm gonna say you'll never have Medicaid as your primary insurance if your income is above a certain level. Never. Now you may have some of the insurance carriers, like I got Highmark. You know what I'm saying? Some people got AmeriHealth. Some people got Delaware First. You know, if you live in Delaware and they don't have Medicaid. But once again, you know, I don't want to run y'all down a rabbit hole for the wrong reason. So look, your main joint is the one that takes care of you. Your main primary insurance is the one that takes care of you. The Part B is the one that you get your meds with. And then the other one, I don't know. They call it Part C, whatever. But this is what you need to know. If your parents is like my parents and they got all that, they don't qualify. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Because people are like, oh, man, well, we got this. And I'll be like, nah, you need that. Oh, well, we got this. Nah, you need that. Oh, well, we got that. Listen, homeboy, you got everything. So I know, number one, you are not in the program because you got too much going on. You feel me? Now, it's cool to have all that stuff. And every insurance plays its own part, as I just broke down to you. If you missed it, you know, hit rewind or catch it again a little later. You know what I'm saying? But what I need you to know that if you got all that stuff, it's just extra junk and baggage, you know what I mean? Because it don't help us in this situation right here. All right. So look, hashtag that was some good stuff. If you understood what I was saying, hashtag break it down, homeboy. If you need more on that, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, y'all, I got something in my eye real fast. So look, I'm gonna tell you everything, man. Now, this is what you really want to know. This is the secret sauce. You know, you may have to share this with your peoples. I don't know if you want to put somebody's name in a comment, but I'm gonna give you everything. You know what I'm saying? And why would I give you everything? Because I know from just watching 2026 that it was hard for people to maneuver around and get this system down straight. Yo, it's so many gatekeepers to you being able to do what you need to do, man. It's ridiculous. All right. Now, I don't know why they don't want to let you in. You know what I mean? But you're going to have to find you a good advocate. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want. All you got to do is call you up a good advocate. If you're here in the state of Delaware, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240, and I'm going to help you out with that. All right. Now, this is what I'm going to do. You want to know how I can get a paid caregiver through Medicaid in 2026? Boom. This how we going to play it. All right. Now, listen, make sure you listening because it's important. Super important, especially if you want some freedom in your own life, because you know, you not necessarily saying you tired of taking care of people, you know, and I was tired of taking care of people. I mean, although I love the two people who I was taking care of, which was my mom and my dad. Come on, man, I'm tired of this, man. I need to get a break. I need a rest. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I get in the crib, pop like, yo, go get me a cheesesteak and a soda from the store. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I sit down, mom like, yo, man, I need you. Oh my God. Listen, we need some extra help, man. What we got to do? Number one thing you got to do, you got to get into Medicaid. You know what I'm saying? Now, fortunately, or unfortunately, some people ain't got no insurance. You know what I mean? Or it's like right now it's the time of the year. I don't know if now's the time of the year, the first of the year, or maybe October is the first of the year where you go ahead and pick your insurance carrier. I'm not really sure because that ain't what I do. But what I do know is if you that kind of person, you need to pick a carrier, you need to go with Medicaid. All right. If your income fits and your medical eligibility fits, which if you got some problems, or if you like us, you human, you're gonna need some insurance, then you qualify for that. All right. So this is how we want to play it. Everybody that got into Medicaid or onto Medicaid, however you want to say it, boom. Now what we got to do is we got to get you to the only program that pays for a paid caregiver. Now, if you remember, we already told you the only insurance company that'll pay for a caregiver, which is a non-skilled person. That happens to be who? Medicaid. Right. I knew you was paying attention, man. I knew you was paying attention. I like you. Word, I like you, man, because you be listening. You be listening, man. That's why I rocks with you so well, man, because you don't let no little secrets roll under the couch, man. You all the way on it. Something go down that's good, you need it, boom, you're gonna pick it up, put it in your Rolodex. That's why we rocking. Yo, hashtag we good. Hashtag I understand. Hashtag let's move on, Playboy. Listen, we're gonna do what we got to do. All right. So we're gonna submit you this good old application for this program called LTSS. Now, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Because a guy asked me like last night, I think. He like, yo, KC, man, what the heck do LTSS stand for? I gotta keep it funky, man. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I was told it stands for I know it's long-term something, but the S and the S, I don't really know. Support system, setup, starting, I don't know. Whatever. Well, all we know is it's short for long-term care. And guess what? This is a pro tip to everybody that's not in the state of Delaware. Every state has what's called Medicaid, all right? Because that's a government program. You know what I mean? This insurance is government insurance, all that. You know what I'm saying? So in your state, they may not call it LTSS, but guess what they do call it? Long-term care. All right. Long-term care. That's all we're looking for. We're looking for the long-term care. All right. Now, just to let you know, if you're not an adult, you won't be long-term care anytime soon. You're gonna be what's called, I don't know, maybe short care. I don't know what they call that. Keep it funky with you. I don't know. Only know what we need to know. All right. So you're gonna submit this application. The application is going to get you into, hopefully going to get you into the program, right? So really what the application is like a super thick phone book, all right? Now, all it really is, standard Medicaid application. They want to know everything about your life, all your funds. They want to know your kids, where you live at, where you shop at, who you bank. They want to know everything. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? But don't let this scare you. Don't let this scare you. I mean, big brother everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They even know my stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know I don't want to give my stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. You're gonna get a little help. You know what I mean? So it's the trade-off, man. And I tell people all the time, don't be afraid to let the people in your business a little bit. You know what I mean? You already do your taxes. They already know everything. You know what I'm saying? They know where you live at. You got an ID. You know what I'm saying? They know your phone number. You got a cell phone on record. They know everything. Don't be afraid to get the blessings that you need to be able to access your life a little easier, or that'll be able to help you further align your situation. Don't do that, man. We're not going to be that kind of person. We're going to be the kind of people, we're going to see the help. We're going to know what we need, first of all. Then we're going to figure it out. We're going to see it. We're going to manifest it. This is 2026 stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we're going to roll it out. And what I'm trying to tell you is, if you need some help and you don't know how to get that started, call me. 302-689-3240. 302-689-3240. All right. Now, turn in the application. It's only a couple steps. It's the application. All right. It's a doctor recommendation and your financial eligibility. Now, turn in the application. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you a link. It's super hard to get all this information, or to go, I don't know what your time look like. I don't know if you really want to go around to the service center and then be bothering them like, hey man, let me get this application. Let me try to fill it out for an hour and a half while I'm here. I don't know if you got all that kind of time. You know what I mean? I don't really know. So what I like to do is I like to simplify for the people. I tell them, I say, look, man, text me your email address. So then when they do that, what I do is I email them the application. All right. Now, I ain't gonna front. I'm a little technologically challenged. You know what I'm saying? We're having trouble streaming to Facebook. Wow. This may be an issue on Facebook, and it is possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. I don't know what that's all about, man. If y'all with me, man, God bless you. You feel me? 2026 is obviously going to be rough because, things like this be happening. But guess what? That's the unknown, and that's really good because all you need to do to know is that if you got an unknown in your situation, we need to get to the advocate that can show me the light. You feel me? So that's why you're going to call me, 302-689-3240. Now, look, if you call me and you get some other people on the line and ain't me, ask for me by name. Say, yo, can I speak to KC? Now, check this out. They may ask you because I told them, yo, y'all need to screen these phone calls, man. I be talking on the internet and everybody be calling me. So they may ask you, you want to talk to KC? How can he help you today? And then this is what you do. You say, look, I'm trying to get into the program. You say, I'm trying to get a paid caregiver. You say, I'm trying to get my son. Or you say what it is. But if you don't say what it is, you're not going to get straight to me. You're going to be talking to somebody else, talking about something else. I don't really know. But you want to talk about what matters, call me, 302-689-3240, 302-689-3240. So listen, I'm going to get you to fill that good application out that I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you all parts, man, because it's crazy. Just know that it's crazy. But I got everything. I'm going to send you everything. And what I'm going to tell you is I want you to go somewhere like maybe Staples or something. Now, this is for the people that's able. If you ain't able, then, maybe we're going to do something else. You know what I'm saying? But if you able, God willing, I'm going to help you out to the end. I'm going to walk you all the way through this thing. All right. So then I'm going to send you the info. What I need you to do is print it out from your computer. If that ain't working, go to Staples, go to one of them copy centers, do whatever you got to do. Print all the information out. I like to print everything out, so I got it in front of me. Now, a couple of them are fillable documents. So if you more smarter than me, you could probably do them on your computer and fill a couple of them out. And then, when you get done everything, you can just upload everything and email it where it got to go. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't really do all that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of help just getting live on here with you every day. So, for me, it ain't gonna work. For you, it may work. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And make it happen. I'm gonna send it to you. You're gonna print it off. You're gonna fill it out. You're gonna upload it back into the computer, or you're gonna upload it. You're gonna create a file. Now, how do I do that? Now, look, this ain't that class 101. This is get a caregiver class 101. So I don't really know how you're gonna do that. And I ain't at your house. I've never seen your computer. I don't know how you're gonna do that. All right. But what I can tell you is they got these things called copy centers. All you got to do is take your stuff there. I had an application I just recently filled out. Shout out to my boy Aztec, man. I was up there, got some work done. I gave him everything. Boom, he scanned it off, uploaded it for me to the file. Man, I sent it over there, whatever I had to do with it. And guess what? That was so easy. So easy. It was like the Staples. You hit the easy button. Boom. And man, it's just like that. All right. So upload it, create the file, upload it, and then once you do that, I want you to send it over to the email address that I'm gonna give you. All right. Now, why do you do that? Like, why not just give it back to me? Why not fill it out with me? Why not, make it easy on yourself? Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is making it as easy on yourself as you can. You know what I mean? If you've ever been there to the service center to try to fill out an application with a lady who don't give a F about you or nothing else because she just got a bad attitude, you gonna understand what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody that work at Medicaid, man, but y'all just be having bad attitudes, man. Like, everything's a problem, always. But listen, I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? Because I got some good friends over there who don't go through all this, which leads me to where we're going at, all right? What I want you to do, fill everything out, upload it, email it on to the address that I gave you, because the address that I gave you, unbeknownst to the regular world is the address of the person who receives the applications. All right. Now, you might still say, what the heck do that mean, KC? Hey, I'm going to tell you what that means. That means that if you went and filled this application out, or you printed it out at home and you didn't email it back and you decided to walk into the service center because you thinking that, hey, this lady who I spent 2 hours with filling this application out, she going to help me out. Yeah, well, you're going to give it to her. She going to stick it in a pile. The person going to come around to the front of the desk. They're going to do just like this. They're going to grab all the papers up. Boom. They're going to throw them on the next person's desk. That person going to grab them up. He going to look at them. I don't need that. Boom. Your thing probably still going to be in a pile sitting somewhere. Hey, man, I'm giving you the whole to get on around that thing, man. Listen, if y'all don't know me, my name is Mr. KC. You know what I mean? I do this in-home healthcare stuff for a living. I help people out that look just like you and me and people that don't look nothing like we look. All right. So y'all can go on there. I got over 100 pieces of feedback just talking about how knowledgeable KC was of just getting my parents in and out real fast. Like, you ain't gotta listen to me. You know what I'm saying? And like half the world say about KC, oh man, you don't know nothing. So if you feel like that, that's on you. You know what I mean? You can fill that application out, you can give it to the person at the service center, they can play around with it. 6 months later, you can be calling me. And why do I say 6 months? Because they only give you a certain amount of time to get the application in. And then they always, I'm not going to say discrepancy, that's the wrong word, but they always have some follow-up questions. They always want to talk to for your doctor recommendation, they always want to talk to your doctor. For your financial eligibility, they always want to connect you with a financial worker. For the interview process, they always going to want to talk to you. But it's only a certain amount of time that you got to get all this done. It's not no finite, or infinite. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Y'all know what I'm saying. It ain't no unlimited amount of time that you got to get this done. If y'all know anything like I know, Medicaid is, they want to get it done. They want to get it done fast, but they don't really care about you. So when you turn that application in, if you ain't got somebody like me to stay on top of them, then I don't know. You could end up SOL. Y'all know what SOL mean, right? If you know what SOL mean, put it in the comment, man, because this is how you do not want to end up. You came to me today because you needed a paid caregiver. You needed somebody extra to come into your house, or you need to try to put a paycheck in your pocket because you're doing all the work for free. Now, if that seemed to be the case, man, why wouldn't you just listen to what I'm saying? Hey, man, my pop told me a long time ago, man, hard head make a soft tail, man. That's all I'm gonna say. And that cleaned it up the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? My pop from the old school, man. So he tell me weird sayings like that. Y'all may not even know what that means, but I'm gonna tell you what that means. That mean it could be a hard time. You know what I'm saying? That mean you could be fighting against yourself. That mean you gotta roll with the tide to get to the beach. If you swimming against the tide, I don't know where you're going to be at. You know what I mean? You want to roll with the tide. You want to come on in. You want to go smoothly. You know what I mean? Why would you want to go smoothly? Because you don't want no resistance. I mean, this is like something you need, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? You really do need that paycheck. Your mom and dad really do need some help. I don't know, man. Hashtag some help, man. If you don't need no help, you got all the help you need. Hashtag got all I need. It's up to you. All right? So, what we're going to do, like we said, brief recap. I'm going to get you that application. You're going to download it, fill it out, upload it. I'm going to give you the address. You're going to send it straight to the people. Boom, we're going to get you approved. Now, soon as you do that, what I need you to do, boom, call me. Get on the phone, 302-689-3240. You already know the number because you called me and I gave you the application. You did everything I told you to do. This is what I need you to do next. Follow up. The money's in the follow-up, baby. Now, a rich millionaire told me that, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you that we chasing your health care, and that's your riches right there. So the money's in the follow-up. So if you want that money, meaning that good health care, you're gonna need to call somebody so they follow up. And the reason why I'm saying call me is because I have seen people. Shout out to you, because I definitely helped you. I don't know if you're on here today, but I have seen people who have waited months and months and months and months and months and was like, yo, KC, I don't even know what's going on. I turned my application in last Easter. Easter's coming back. You know what I mean? We done went Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. You still trying to figure it out. But guess what? You was with the wrong people, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I'm like Scarface, baby. You rocking with the best. You feel me? You want to get this thing popping, you let me know. 302-689-3240. Listen, I'm going to walk you from the parking lot to the VIP room, man. Have you shut up and straight. Whatever you got to do, let's go. Okay, they hit me back. They said they got a window for me. I need a window for this rental right now. Yo, y'all got some windows for me. Let me know. Yo, shout out to my boy DNR Property Improvement. I don't know where you at today, homeboy. You supposed to be on the live. I'm on here at noon. You sponsoring the show. You supposed to be on here at noon. Yo, shout out to the whole Reliable, man, because I'm gonna get everybody some smart glasses. These ain't my real glasses. These are my smart glasses. So I'm gonna, we're gonna make some movies or something. I don't know what these joints, but shout out to the whole Reliable, man, because y'all did the thing in 2025, man. We helped a lot of people. I gotta get to really the roll books and find out actually how many people we helped, because we straightened a lot of people out. We turned a lot of lives around. We put a lot of paychecks in people's pockets. And I'm going to tell you, that's what I do. People say, yo, KC, what you do? I put paychecks in other people's pockets, baby. So listen, I don't know if you're going to hate on that, but that's a good thing. And man, I'm doing this to get all my blessings, and I need mine. You feel me? So look, don't let anybody shame or blame you into thinking that taking care of another person is bad business. We only doing this to get into the pearly gates. You feel me? I want to go through with the high five, shake a hand, see the land. You feel me? I ain't trying to get no resistance, and I'm sure you're not neither. So what we're going to do, we're going to help everybody that we can. If you need to be in the program, I'm going to help you. You know what I mean? If you need to get your sister, brother, cousin, family member, loved one into the program, I'm going to help them. You know what I mean? You need to put the paycheck in your pocket, I'm going to put it in your pocket. You feel me? All right. That's what it is, man. So look, Moon Doggy out. I got to go. Stay on some good 2026 stuff. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody smash your vibe. Do what you got to do. Be who you are, man. Be the best, most greatest version of you, man. And definitely take care of your peoples. And if you taking care of somebody, man, let's put the paycheck in your pocket. Ain't no use you starving. You feel me? Let's go, people. I love y'all. Peace.